Doing a demonstration between these two oscilloscopes. One on the left is 100 megahertz, 2 gigasamples per second modern oscilloscope. The one on the right is a late 90s, same 100 megahertz scope, but only 200 megasamples per second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to feed in a 1 hertz pulse with a duration of 8 nanoseconds, just to show you the difference between the way the scopes build the waveform. So I'll switch the signal on now, and you'll see straight away that the left-hand scope has built the waveform up and showing it clearly on the display and is sweeping. And the scope on the right is trying to build its waveform up, taking a while. Sorry about the blanking on the display, but not much I can do about that. But you see that the waveform is taking a long time to build up, because the memory that the sample rate is much lower. It's having to sweep over and over again, and it jitters the time base slightly to build the waveform up. You can see it's slowly building the waveform up now. Now you'll see here, if I just change the volts per division, the signal will just drop back down. It's easily adjustable, no problem at all. If I do that on this scope, you'll see the waveform just vanishes and it has to rebuild it from scratch again. Now this is only normal in a repetitive mode when it's sweeping over and over again. In a single shot waveform, if you just did a single shot of this, it wouldn't be a problem. But the scope is expecting for the waveform to change, so it's having to go back and over again just to see if anything's changed. And clearly that's why it takes so long to build it up, due to its 200 megasamples per second as opposed to the 2 gigasamples per second, which is much faster.